A short answer to that is yes. Let me come to the long answer. So there are, so typically the functions that we are talking about, marketing, HR, legal, finance, these are in an organization, these are support functions, which means they are not really contributing directly to revenue. Now, what happens is when something is not contributing directly to revenue, they tend to become a little inefficient, or they are not, the matrices may not be, they're considered as staff functions, as I said. It's very easy if you outsource it to a company for which this is a line function, they would have built-in efficiencies and expertise. So which means if you hire an agency which does, say, digital marketing, does accounting, does legal, does payroll, does hiring, or probably a virtual CFO and virtual CHRO, they would be much, much more efficient in the work they do because it is their revenue generating activity. And automatically efficiency gets built into the system, expertise gets built into the system, because only the best will survive in a competitive environment in terms of revenue. Apart from that, what happens is if you suppose want to have an issue in terms of performance with an employee of yours in any of these functions, removing an employee is a very difficult decision to take. Whereas if a vendor is not performing, you can easily remove the contract or get another vendor, and it will not have any impact in your company's internal functioning. Removing an employee who's non-performing, and if the employee has created bonds with other people, has a lowering of morale impact on the other employees also. So that is why outsourcing sometimes helps in cases like this. Another is if your business is these peaks and troughs, what happens is that you may not utilize the resource in-house full-time. And for example, the pandemic hit us. A lot of companies did not have required, say, certain functions, and they could have immediately stopped those or terminated those contracts with. But an employee, a lot of companies had to keep paying employees throughout this period, and sometimes even government said, okay, you should, as a good employer, keep paying those employees. The government never said keep all your vendors, right? So from that point of view, as a good employer, that also helps you there. Another very pertinent point is, suppose you want to hire a HR head or a CFO. Having a virtual CHRO or a CFO who has much more experience probably is very expensive for a company to hire, but if you take a full-time resource. But if you take a virtual CHRO who spends only probably a few hours in terms of the work done, would be far more effective than having a full-time junior person trying to do the role of a CHRO or a CFO, because they will make mistakes as they learn along the way. Whereas you would have got the experience of a person who is unaffordable to you, but is spending a part of their time. So that is one thing. And another thing is, till the time you build a certain scale, there's no point building certain functions. Even after you've built a certain scale, the examples or the reasons that I gave, it is beneficial to have certain things permanently outsourced.